daily dose of LoweTivation. This is episode 224. How are you guys doing? You gotta be doing great. You just gotta be doing amazing. You're watching your daily dose. You're about to get high off of life, bruh. I don't know what that was. Just getting some oxygen. You can't go wrong getting some oxygen. That's H2O up in your butthole. I don't know what that means either. Moving on. I don't know if you could tell, but I'm in a little bit better of a mood than I've been in the last couple of episodes, and I would apologize. But then again, I remembered that I'm being fully transparent with you guys, giving you a direct connection to this old brain. And sometimes it's not going to be funny. Sometimes it's not going to be entertaining. Sometimes it's not going to be insightful. Sometimes I'm just going to vent or just tell you exactly how I'm feeling and what's going on. And then when I learn from it, then I will let you know. And that is what's happening right now. I think the last episode I was a little down. Everything was kind of adding up and I was trying not to let it affect me, but sometimes you just can't do anything but deal with it. You just gotta go through it. And that's what I've been doing the last couple days, going through it, faux show. But one thing I have learned is, the negative stuff, it's gonna happen. The negative thoughts, they're gonna be there. And a lot of times you can't stop it. It's how you react to things that'll make it a little bit better, and definitely a lot worse if you react in certain ways. I've learned the hard way that reacting in negative in certain ways definitely makes things worse, and so that I'm grateful that I'm not doing that anymore. But it's still not fun being angry about stuff or just dealing with a lot of stuff at one time. What I've learned in the last couple of days, being in the middle of it, you can try to make things a little bit better. It might not fix it all. You won't be 150% better, but it can't make it worse. For example, hanging out with these little freaks when I get home after work, even if I'm just having a stressful day at work, one of my favorite things to do is to come home and see these little, I love Sterling, but he's not that excited to see me when I get home, so it's mostly about the little bunny, little Chloe. We have a lot of fun. That's just one example of what I choose to do, because when I'm feeling down, if I'm feeling depressed or angry about stuff, a lot of the times I just want to shut down, go straight to my room, lay in my bed, and just have a good old pity party, or just react in certain ways that make things worse. And sometimes, in the past, I've done it on purpose. If you suffer from depression or any kind of mental health, you don't even have to suffer from anything. Sometimes us humans, we self-sabotage. If we're dealing with a lot of negative things, sometimes we just say fuck it and we throw more on there. Why not? Life's falling apart, let's just throw more shit on there. I've done that a lot in my life. Never productive, definitely doesn't make anything better, and it's kind of pointless to make yourself suffer even more when you're already suffering. So, I just want to say, trying to fight the negative with as much positivity that you can, it can't hurt anything. Seeing my niece and my nephew, hanging out with them instead of just going straight to my room, that already makes my day a little bit better, just seeing them happy and so innocent, and my nephew being crazy and laughing at the things he does. What else? I have, watching comedy, seeing some movies, some shows, things that are going to make me feel a little bit better in the moment. That's one of them. I found out playing video games. I do like playing video games, but when you're angry, definitely probably not a good idea to play multiplayer type games, especially if you're not as good as the 10-year-olds that are destroying you when you get online. So that wasn't really a good thing. So I stopped playing that after I realized. But seeing my niece and my nephew, and just, I don't know, anything that can kind of get you out of a negative space is not a bad thing to try to do, at least. But like I said the other day, focusing on what you're going through, you might not be able to change the negative. Somebody who says everything in the world is positive, just don't think of it as negative, just everything's good. That's wrong, because bad things are going to happen, whether you want them to or not. But if someone said everything in the world is negative and bad, that person's wrong, because that's your mind state. And I've had that a lot in my life where I was like, things are going wrong and I'm like, everything sucks. Everything fucking is negative. The world is ending. My life is falling apart. Everything's pointless, blah, blah, blah. And that is wrong, because even if you have a lot of negative things happening in your life, there are good and positive things always happening, not too far away from you, probably right next to you. You just gotta try to pull your head out of the thick of the negativity and look for some positive stuff. And it will pull you out of it, even if it is temporary. In the moment, it's still worth it. And then you'll just start feeling better if you just keep going at it. Being positive in the face of negativity is a battle, especially if you spent most of your life being negative and dealing with negative things. But not everything in the world is negative. There are a lot of beautiful things out there. You just gotta work for it. If you just go into autopilot mode and you stay in your negativity, you're gonna feel like everything's negative, but you'll be wrong. So try to insert some positivity in there if you can, and if you can't, at least try to find some support. Talking to other people, venting out what you're going through. That's what I've been doing, and it definitely has helped. I have a lot of good friends and a lot of good family that have been helpful and that have been supporting me through all of this, and it makes life so much better rather than holding it all in and then reacting in a very negative way. So things are a lot better in my life these days, even with the negative stuff that mixes in there like it always does in anybody's life. But life is beautiful. I'm very positive, and I'm just very thankful for all of you for watching these videos, even when I'm not that inspiring or insightful, or if I'm just being a silly little bitch. You guys keep coming back for more, and I love you for it. So whatever you're going through, whatever you're doing, I'm right here in the thick of the negativity, being positive as much as possible. Much love, everybody.